Hello and welcome to Wellywood Wargaming. My name is Damon, and in this video I'll be exploring one of the many hangers-on in the game of Necromunda. Before I get started though, please do like, share, subscribe and check out the Patreon as well to keep me doing more of this type of content. So we are into the Ds now with the data Scrivener. This one might be the briefest of all the videos so far, as it's quite a simple one, I have to say. The full rules for the data Scrivener can be found in the House of Artifice, which is the Vansar house book. This guy can be used outside of Vansar gangs, by the way, as long as you're not an outlaw, I believe. But it is, the rules for this guy are found in that book. Now, the data Scrivener is an interesting one. It's not particularly exciting, so even though there isn't a Forge World model out there for him just yet, I'm sure someone brave in the community has kit bashed something together. I haven't actually seen anything really of data Scriveners, and I don't think anyone's going to be in a hurry to do it because they're just, frankly, bottom of the barrel when it comes to the hangers-on. They're just not really that good. But let's have a look at the stats and what they actually do in the game. You might disagree with me, and that's absolutely fine. So the data Scrivener, you can only have one of them. They're 20 credits, and this is what they do. The stats are as follows. We've got a movement 5, a weapon skill and ballistic skill of 5, so pretty rubbish. Strength and toughness 3, wounds 1, initiative 4, attacks 1. So like a scummer, but worse. And mental stats, we've got leadership 8, cool 7, willpower 7, and intelligence 5+, which is pretty good. Obviously, it's a data Scrivener. This guy is basically just a tech nerd, so he's certainly not very good at fighting. However, he does come with a unique Vansar skill called Gadgeteer, which is one of the best tech skills, if not the best tech skill. What that does is it means that you can change any of your weapons that have the plentiful trait into and swap that plentiful trait for either shock, pulverize, knockback, or rapid fire 1. So it's quite interesting. There is another one there as well. I can't remember which one it is though, but this guy comes with either a las pistol or a las sub carbine. So you could change that las pistol into like a shock las pistol or something, or a pulverized las pistol if you really wanted to. Personally, I would go with the las sub carbine option, which already has rapid fire 1, and give it an extra rapid fire dice, making it similar to your iron head auto pistol of sorts. We've then got the special rule of data hacked as well. So this guy comes with no armor, no other skills, no other weapons, just either a las pistol or a las sub carbine with the Gadgeteer skill. So that's all you get. Having said that, of course, those guns are not going to be much use with your ballistic skill 5+ and your weapon skill 5+ there as well. Anyway, back to what I was talking about. The data hacked special rule is the reason why you're going to be getting this guy, and you can tell me whether you think this is worth 20 credits to add to your gang. Data hacked. Should any fighter belonging to a gang that has a data Scrivener be required to make an intelligence check whilst the data Scrivener is present upon the battlefield, they may roll an additional d6 and discard the lowest result. So it's all about intelligence checks. This guy is obviously much more useful in a gang that has low-level intelligence. So I'm thinking Redemptionists here. I think they have the lowest intelligence all round. Correct me if I'm wrong there, or maybe Ogrins. But Redemptionists are pretty dumb as well. So it has more value in a gang that has lower intelligence generally. If you need to open terminals and boxes and doors and things like that, if you're going to be doing a lot of that in your campaign, then sure. If intelligence as a stat comes up more often than it does in my games, then you might want to use this guy. I don't think that the intelligence stat really comes up too much in games, certainly not as little as leadership, but it's just one of those things. It's like you're not really going to necessarily use intelligence that much with most gang types, I suppose. So 20 credits, that's all he does. It's not particularly exciting, I have to admit. If he turns up in a game, he's got a unique pistol, I suppose, and a fairly shit profile, so he's going to die pretty quickly. But giving all of your fighters in your gang at any range, by the way, that goes anywhere. If you're playing on a 4x4 board and you've got a guy on the other side of that board, you can still use this, but he has to be present on the table for you to be able to use this data hacked special rule. So it's an interesting one. I don't think I'd ever really take one. I think there are other hangers on which you're going to want to save those slots for. Like I said earlier, ammo jacks and rogue docs and things like important stuff, stuff that isn't a data Scrivener. Maybe I'm being harsh, I'm not sure. Let me know what you think of the data Scrivener. Have you used one in your gang? Because I can't really see a huge amount of utility for it other than just fluff, I suppose. So anyway, that's it for the data Scrivener. I'll be back with another video real soon. Peace out.